Hey, good morning and welcome to the April Podcast. Things are certainly strange from our last contact, huh? For those people that said this virus was a big nothing, yeah, it didn't turn out to be that way, did it? So this is serious. This is quite a unique virus, and every day we're learning new things out about this virus, which are quite unique. And all the different stuff that I've looked at in the past and studied, this virus is truly a unique virus, and let's hope we find some medication or vaccine soon so that truly we can get back to normal. Without those two things, a good medication that actually works and a vaccine that actually works, this is going to be devastating for quite some time. This is not going to be something that we just walk away from. Okay, so here's hoping you're all well, you and your families and the folks that you're even out training and stuff like that, that everybody stays safe and stays well. Okay, yes, we are up and running. We are training classes, small numbers, staying within the guidelines. We're only doing healthcare providers, so we're only doing your nurses, docs, stuff like that that are coming in for a refresher. We're not fooling with the Heart Saver programs at all right now, strictly the healthcare providers and those people that need it. Now, the American Heart Association did extend all certifications for 120 days, so that also means your instructorship. Even if your card's expired, technically it's still good for another 120 days, okay, from the date of expiration. So we're hopefully within 120 days this will be over, that we can get back and start doing things. We shall see. Nobody knows at this point in time how long this thing is going to last or when we can actually get back to doing things normally. Okay, now that 120 days still goes back to the employer. So if the employer says, no, I need a certification card, then those folks are still going to have to come to you and get updated and recertified. Okay, we're still getting folks calling in here saying that last time the person just gave them a card. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen anymore. If we can track that down and find out who just gave them a card, you won't be an instructor anymore, because that's not how this works. Okay, I say that enough every time we get together. So remember, 120-day extension depends on the employer if they accept that, and that's how it always works. There are only 3 of us working right now. Jackie, who's handling our main line coming in. So if you dial our main number, 410-838-8821, hit extension 1, it then remotes to her cell phone, and she's taking all the messages and talking to the people and solving many of the problems right there. If not, she gets me the phone number. I will call them and solve problems that way. Christine is still operational, so our e-cards going out and our other cards going out are still being handled by her. That's all working just fine. So there's only 3 of us. Everybody else is on layoff. Okay, so we're doing the best we can with majority of our staff being gone. So I'm sure that they'll be happy when this is over and they can get back to work here. But right now we're in the same boat as many of the other companies as far as no employees and no money coming in. Okay, the 2 or 3 people that we do a week for updates is not enough. It's enough maybe to pay the instructor, but not enough to bring enough money in to pay the lights and the rent, because guess what? Our landlord says we still need to pay our rent. Well, that's interesting. No money in, but we still got to pay our rent. Okay, so that's how that's working. One of the outfits, I won't say the name of the certifying agency, came up with this great idea of, you know what, we were going to send a mannequin to your customer, and then you just go on one of the Skype, Facebook, all the other ones that are out there now, and teach them via that way. Well, let me explain 2 things to you. One, when I'm doing monitors for instructors and somehow the instructor's got the fingers on the infant across the chest instead of lined up on the sternum, trying to get them to turn the 2 fingers so it lines up correctly is not easy. Even holding up a baby mannequin, putting my fingers on the mannequin, trying to show them where it goes, takes some time. So and they should know how the fingers go. So this is not something I should even be doing. But taking a person that's not had CPR before or really doesn't know correct hand position, without being able to physically touch the person, take their hands, put them on the mannequin where they belong, this is going to be really difficult to do by remote control. Okay? Part 2 of this is deconning of the mannequins properly. This virus will stay around for a little while, and the problem is if the mannequin is not properly deconned, before it is sent to another person, there is that outside possibility, as slim as any, that the person could possibly catch this virus off the mannequin. Okay. Now, am I saying that that's a high probability? No, not certainly a high probability. However, in today's world, with all of our legal beagles out there, someone's going to say they caught this virus off the mannequin and you are the one responsible. Even if there's no battle where you go to battle and you prove in a court of law that absolutely that didn't come off that mannequin, guess what? You're going to end up spending legal fees and everything else to try to prove that you did not do it. It's not the other that they've got to prove that you did. It's you have to prove you didn't, because that's how the system works now. So I would suggest maybe thinking twice before you try to do something like that. If you're going to jump into something like that, let us know, because you will no longer be in this training center, because guess what? They sue you, they sue us as well, because they sue everybody in the chain. So we are not getting involved in that fiasco. Okay? It's a neat idea, but not one, when you deal with infectious diseases, do you want to play with. Okay? So that's my recommendations. You're able to do whatever you wish, just we will not be a part of it. Okay? So there are kind of some biggies that I wanted to bring up right now and get out to you. Let you know we are trying our best to fill all your orders. The other day I did send out a blood pressure cuff and a pulse ox. We're having problems once we send our supplies are exhausted. We are having a problem getting supplies back in to even restock. So it is what it is in this crazy world. We'll do the best to try to help you any way we can, as always, because that's our job. That's our mission, to make sure you can do. Again, if any questions, call extension 1, and Jackie will get back to you, or actually answer the phone. So good luck, and again, stay safe and keep the family safe. Remember, this isn't terrible. You got to sit at home and watch TV. Not everybody gets to do that in this world. Okay, take care.